What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Thanks for joining me for the J-Mo Show on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And just want to thank everybody for taking the time. Check me out. Join me. Talk about what's going on in this crazy life we all living at the same time. Talk about whatever we want to talk about. Father's Day. Talk about special moments we had. We remember with dads that's here or that are no longer with us. Also, I want to give a shout out to DL Hughley. No, he doesn't know me and I don't know him, but just give a support out there for another brother out there. From all that I know, I mean, seemed like a good dude trying to do the right things in life. Just recently had a little health scare. I did a video about it if you haven't seen, but he was doing the show this past Friday, just a couple days ago, at Zany's. And while he was talking, he became a little incoherent. Some people was laughing. I guess people don't get it all the time, but you can hear some people like, hey, wait a minute, what? Because it wasn't making no sense. And then you could kind of see him like slowly fade, and to the point where he almost fell out on the floor. And one of the guys working there rushed to the stage to try to help him. And even though he tried to help him, he still almost hit his head, but he didn't. And they carried him out of there like a sack of potatoes. They didn't even grab his feet. But nevertheless, DL came out, said that he's doing better and that he had COVID. He didn't know that. He didn't have any of the symptoms. But one of the symptoms that he did have was a case of the dropsies, because he just straight dropped with the quickness. But like he said, he's doing better. He's gonna self-isolate, and I keep thoughts and prayers out for the brother. Hope he doing better. Hope he pulls through. You know, a lot of people are out here not taking this stuff serious. I can understand people are frustrated. The way that the government and things are going and the media is confusing to some people with what to believe and what not to believe. But money is no good if you're dead. I mean, you can't spend it if you're dead. All money ain't good money. And so, you know, that's the whole point of why we need to save more. I mean, yes, you could say things, but that don't help the situation if you ain't already done it, and I understand that. But I mean, it's not, after what I've experienced in my life, it's nothing more important than your health, and I would give up everything to keep and to have good health. So, and then you can always get something back or make some more money, but you can't get your health back if it's gone. So everybody just stay safe out there. Protect yourself, you know. Fudgy Babe, thanks for the happy Father's Day wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Talking and Grubbing, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's going on? I don't know if you got any kids, but happy Father's Day to you. You know, one thing that is happening tonight is the premiere of The Chi season 3. Now, if you haven't seen it already, it is available to see on demand. Now, I've seen the episode already, and they got a lot of things that they didn't answer. I'm not going to get too deep into it for those that haven't seen the episode and is waiting till 9 o'clock, but we already know that Brandon and Reg ain't on the show, so that's not a surprise. And we already know that they were killed off. And we all on the same page because they didn't inform us of anything else from there other than they did have Brandon's funeral in episode 1, but we don't know who or why he was killed or what they gonna say. And they didn't even have a funeral for Reg, and we don't know what's going on. And then the crazy part is I caught them in a mistake. So this is supposed to be time has passed since season 2 to season 3. We don't know how much time, but at least it's been over the summer or something, because a couple characters said a couple things that make you think it's been at least a few months has passed. So when Reg died at the end of season 2, they must have had his funeral and everything must have taken place with Jake already, because when this episode happens, they're just having a funeral for Brandon. And a funeral is normally within at least a couple weeks of a death. So that means Brandon just died. So I'm be interested to see how they're going to play that. They can't make it seem like it happened back to back because it's 2 different time periods. And so we'll see. And then another thing, they're going to show Kevin's mom get married to a new character. She's not the same woman that she's been with. And when they go on the honeymoon, let's just say that the sex scenes gets graphic. Just to say that much. You got a little, plastic tallywhacker hanging around town, you know what I'm saying? Slanging plastic sausage. Woo. But I think Luke James is going to make a good addition to the show. I liked what he did in Star. And then he showed a little bit of comedic presence in the movie Little with Regina King. So we'll see what happens with Luke James. But this doodah thing, I don't know. We'll see. Support gaming. Happy Father's Day, Jay. I appreciate it. Happy Father's Day to you as well. 305 Mr. City. Happy Father's Day, bruh. Did you already watch the first episode of The Chi season 3? They had it on the Chi YouTube page since Friday night. They actually have it on demand as well on cable on Showtime, and that's where I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. I started talking about it before I read this, so you probably already, you just already answered the question, yeah. But anyway, it's interesting. It looked like they may be able to pull it off because the kid's papa done got big. He really is a papa. It's big Papa Hulk. Oh, I connected with her mom. Oh, I took a mojito. Oh, I took her to the bedroom. Oh, I took off my shoes. I let her know that this is the dude. Oh, Papa smash moves. Oh, you need Jesus. Oh, give me that wine. You know this ain't nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh. Big Papa, I'm about to smash my eater. Oh, I'm gonna smash her. You got 2 cinder blocks? I want to put the bed up on it to reinforce it. Oh. Big Papa, they got scoliosis. And Jake, now all of a sudden, he's slanging dang-a-lang. And then, Kev's sister said something. He like, you better ask about me. I'm like, look at little sweet Peter Jeter. Little sweet Peter Jeter over here smelling himself. He about to slang salami over there to little Kiki. Kiki, are you with me? Are you riding? Talking and grubbing, yeah. Well, happy Father's Day, yeah. 305 is the same character, just a different actress. Oh, please don't tell me that. Don't say that, bro. You gonna make me look on the IMDb, man. Please don't tell me that. I hate when they pull that off. That's Garbaggio. Why didn't they just say she met somebody new? Don't switch it up like that. And I don't know, man. It's confusing because they was at the wedding. They like, well, which one is gonna take which name? Does the Butchie one give the name to the other one? They like, you can't say Butchie. You have to say male presenting. It's always some new words that we gotta learn not to say or this or that and stuff. And I don't know. I guess. But that was interesting. Fudgy Babes, thanks again for that list of movies. Oh, no problem. I thought that was an interesting article. I got a lot of articles I got to bring out too on my podcast. I'm just getting backed up with a lot of information I want to bring to you all. But that was a good list because everybody knows the typical movies about black life. But what was good about that list was that it wasn't really any gang movies or shooting movies and stuff like that, which is good because everybody doesn't have to go through that or experience that, and they try to paint that in the media that all black experience was gang banging, street, hoodlum, thug, hood, whatever, and that everybody, that's not their experience. And people are diverse, and it's good to show that diversity. So I thought that was a good list, and some of those movies I am going to check out. And I'm gonna try to bring as many reviews as I can. I just it's a lot of work, but it is what it is. Let's see. Christian Ramirez. Hey Christian, I ain't seen your name up here in a long time. I appreciate you stopping back, not forgetting about me. You say Happy Father's Day, Big Papa. Oh, you want to know a Big Papa Father's Day? Oh, I got the cake. I got my birthday cake. You got the cake. Oh, I like the snacks. Me and my niece, we shared the cupcake together. Oh. Talking and grubbing, to quote Paul Mooney, you never see a Brinks truck following a hearse. Even though the Egyptians tried, we'll give them an A for effort. You right. Hey, Paul Mooney is right. The Egyptians tried, but people went and robbed and took that. Hey, man, ain't nothing you can do with it. Do what you can while you're here. If you got millions and millions, do some good with it. Ain't no sense dying with all that money and you didn't do nothing but leave it to the next person. Now they about to have a good ass time with your money, thanks. Saved it up for them to party or for them to do some good in the world. Do some good yourself. Even if it's, I don't have much to give and stuff, but whenever I do see some homeless people, I give them a buck or two when I can. I try to. You never know. 305 Mr. City. Get the strap, Kevin's stepmom. She pulled them pants off, and that boy was a bouncy. That was a little bounce house up under them drizzles. You know what I'm saying? She cheating. She trying to slang sausage, but she don't have to go through what we go through. Not fair. Not playing by the rule. Let's see. Let's see. My I can't pronounce your name. Miala. Let me know if I got that right. Miala. Like lighted up Aunt Viv on the Fresh Prince. Yeah, I know, right? They switched up to Aunt Viv. Yeah, that was bogus. And expect people not to notice. I almost stopped watching around that time. I'm not going to say because of that, but the show just didn't seem the same, along with other things. But yeah, that wasn't a good look. I noticed that. 305. People was saying they should have did that with the Brandon character, have Brandon be played by a different actor other than Jason Mitchell. I would have not liked that rather than they just killed him off. Yeah, I'm agree with you 100%. People was saying that, and that was just so corny and stupid. They could have never pulled that off. After you get attached to watching somebody, you associate that person with that character or that role. That's human nature. That's why people get typecast, because you get associated with that role, good or bad. And so you can't just be switching that up. That throws the integrity of the show off. It's better to just kill that person off and we just mourn their loss than you try to insult our intelligence. Well, you know it's not real anyway, so just go along with the story. you know. Support Gaming. Power should have had a Father Day special. Boy, don't you want to be like me, Tariq? I'm your daddy. I ain't like you. You ain't my real dad. Kanan is my real dad. I'm gonna shoot you, cause you ain't nothing. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Tariq, I tried to give you everything that I didn't have. I raised you. Kanan and your mama got in your head, boy. Now you better listen to me, and I'ma finally beat that ass, cause your mama ain't around to stop me. Now, clean up your room. Clean up your room. Get your ass up off the thing. Didn't I tell you? Let's see. Talking to Grub and Kevin's stepmom was slanging plastic. Boy, straight up. She was packing plastic. And it was explosive, boy. Straight up. Now, Kevin's mom, the real mom, boy, she was looking pretty juicy over there, busting loose out of her little outfit. I don't blame old girl for pulling out the plastique. But that's a whole nother subject, because I don't understand that. So, if you're the woman and you're a lesbian, but you want to be with another woman that looks, acts, and dress like a man and tries to pull out the plastic, and I ain't talking about Visa, like a man, don't you really just want a man, or maybe a little more sensitive man? I don't know how that all works out, especially when you already had some and you had a kid. So you liked the man at one point. What, they were confused? I don't know. Like I say, this is a whole rabbit hole I'm not familiar with or understand, and it gets deep. So I don't know. But I guess Lena Waithe is trying to bring these type of topics and conversations out, because she's putting this narrative in the show, which is going to lead people to think and talk about it. Now, whether that helps the cause or not, we'll have to see. But when people put these type of narratives in the show, like Lee Daniels and what he was doing with Empire, they're trying to push their thoughts and narratives and beliefs out through their work onto the masses. And what do? Do people become more sensitive to these issues? Do people not appreciate it being put in their face all the time, or what? It's interesting to see. I'm interested to see how deep this relationship gets on the show. I mean, for the first episode, that was pretty graphic. Some people may be watching with kids 10 years old or younger, and they may not have been expecting that topic to pop up. They may have wanted to watch the show talk about gang violence, what to do or not to do, and then, they wasn't ready to tell you about how to pack the plastic or not. But we'll see. Let's see. Von Joyner. Vincent girl looks suspect. Vincent girl. What is Vincent who? Vincent. You got me lost, man. Vincent who? You talking about Luke James? I didn't know his name in the show. So maybe Luke James is Vincent, I'm guessing. But that little slim cutie want to be a thug? Another thing, what do? Just pass around that AMG G-Wagon to whoever's in charge next. You in charge. You get the keys, bruh. For as long as you last. I wouldn't want that car. Everybody that had it done died. 305 Mr. City, who you think snatched Keisha? Yeah, that's the thing. See, they tried to make it seem like Ronnie didn't do that. And I'm wondering, did she get snatched up or did she get killed? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Did she get snatched up or killed? And why is she sitting on the bus stop? She can't get an Uber. She couldn't get a Lyft. And why you sitting there with your little, A cups hanging out? She had her little tickle bitties hanging out, trying to look cute. Barely had on some drawers, little Daisy Dukes. You don't sit on the bus stop in the middle of the night by yourself, a young black woman with tickle bitties hanging out, to ride the bus. I don't understand that whole situation. That wasn't realistic. I never see that situation like that. Now, maybe if she'd had a gun on her, maybe she'd have felt better about doing that. But just sitting there, just sitting there with a bad attitude and a bunch of this and a bunch of this. That's all she had. Now, she was good at running track, so she couldn't outrun or get away from whoever it was. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, and I'm going to make a video about that too. Talking and grubbing. Kev's mom was looking sexy in the bed. Yeah, she was. I ain't gonna lie. Looking real fat. P-H-A-T. Pretty hot and tempting. Ray Negron, what's up, man? What's Papa J here to show support? I appreciate it, brother. Thanks, man. Happy Father's Day to you, man. 305. Emmett mom was looking good too. Yeah, she was. Except for that big ass blue liner on her eyes was really thick. A little blue magic over her eye. A little blue magic. But yeah, she was dropping it. You see, she was about to give Darnell a little taste until Emmett gave her the business. But she started giving old grandpop sub. He said, hey, a woman don't know what she want until she's 45. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, I'm 39. Hey. Electric slide, baby. And then that double shoulder move. See, I hit him with 2 on this side. But then I switched and I hit him with 2 on that side. They wasn't ready for that. They saw the 2 on this side. Ain't no 2 was coming from that side, baby. Oh. I got both shoulders loaded. Let's see. Ray Negron. Quick question. You think rusty ass Ryan got something to do with Keisha? No, I don't think he got something to do with Keisha disappearance. That was too obvious. And it was just too obvious. Whenever they show the obvious in movies and shows, 9 times out of 10, it's not. Unless we talking about Power. They show you the obvious and then try to make you think they didn't go with the obvious when they did. Whereas most people show you the obvious to make you think it, but they didn't. Talking and grubbing. Vincent is Jake's older brother. Yeah, I figured that must have been Luke James' character. Yeah. 305. No, I doubt she dead. But Ronnie ain't have nothing to do with it. They put Ronnie as a smokescreen. Yeah, I'm with you on that, 305. Ronnie ain't do that. Plus, that ain't Ronnie M.O. Really, Ronnie ain't committed no crimes. If you think about it, what? He killed dude because he thought that, you know what I'm saying, he killed his, you know what I'm saying, son. So, how many people would try to go and kill somebody if they thought they killed their son? Other than that, Ronnie ain't committed no crimes. What'd he do? Getting drunk. Hey man, look, all I do is sip on some syrup, pull out a little oil. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't taking no coochie. I ain't do that. I don't do that stuff. Come on, man. Ronnie hard on my throat. Damn, Ronnie, you hard on my throat. Let me get some water right quick. But let's see. 305. Oh, I just read that. Christian Ramirez. Wasn't Keisha waiting for the bus driver to pick her up? Oh, so was she waiting for the bus driver or the bus? I didn't think about that, Christian. That's a good point. Woman's perspective. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, that's crazy. She was dating the bus driver. Shit, she should have waited till he got off work. But we'll see. Nice point, Christian. Von Joyner, yeah, I got it. 305, yeah, Von. Oh, Von. Wow. You said you think that's a transgender, which makes sense. Maybe the storyline that Vincent, Luke James is doing is the storyline they wanted Reg to do. But instead of Reg, they just brought in another brother. And maybe she's the transgender that they wanted to be with Reg. Wow. Oh, man. You know what? It's starting to make more sense because he was locked up in jail. So how he get out of jail with somebody already? Maybe they was in jail together, bumping uglies. Vaughn, you didn't open my eyes, man. That's deep. That would be. Fudgy babe, you say I'm cutting the food today? Big Mike, Christian, I think so. That's why he stopped. Usually they keep going if nobody's at the stop. You right, Big Mike, they do keep going. And I thought that was kind of odd that he stopped and opened the door and looked around. Now what Christians say makes more sense. He was looking for his little piece of booty. He was wondering where she didn't got a transfer. Oh, snap. She done got on another man's bus. She's supposed to ride on my caboose only. See, talking and grubbing. Why did the bus driver stop and open the door with nobody waiting at the stop? I think Keisha was seeing the bus driver because the person who texted her said he was coming up the street. Yeah, you're right. I agree with y'all. Y'all are putting it together. I'm glad I thought of it. But no, that's good observation. I didn't pick up on that. I knew that didn't make no sense. But I didn't think she was, the bus driver was slanging salami. I didn't pick that up. But it make more sense because nobody was on the bus either. And you ain't driving no empty ass bus. When it's like that, normally the route is over and they get off work. Some buses, they run all night long, the route, but it'll run like from every 15 minutes to like every hour. So I don't know. 305. That was Ronnie's stepson, but he did raise him like he was his real daddy because Q was out of the picture. You're right. Right. Jason was his stepson and he raised him. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He felt like that was his son. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Tracy put that guilt on him, crying, what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? They done took my boy. You was right. You say you his daddy. Then what you gonna do? You say you his daddy. Then find him, Ronnie. You find him. You kill my baby. How was that? Let's see. Big Mike, J Mo, who took the money? Who took the money? What money? You got you. I lost you. What you talking about, Big Mike? What you talking about? Took what money? Let's see. Support gaming. WTF. Ray D grind. Yeah, Vincent's girl is transgender. That's why Reg left. He didn't want to film sexual scenes with a transgender person. If you look, you could tell. And Luke James is. I can't go out like Willie Lump Lump. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wondering, I be wanting to make it in Hollywood and stuff. But if I came across an agent and they was like, all right, Jay, you're great. You're awesome, man. I mean, we really like your stuff. And you know what? We have you lined up to be the next Iron Man. It's great, right? I mean, this is what you wanted. You're going to be the next Iron Man, all right? But this is the key, okay? Just a small thing, all right? I'm going to have to, like, just one. Just up to the knucks. Just knucks. Knuck deep. What's a couple knucks? Just two. Nobody'll know. Hell, you won't even feel it, man. It'd be no big deal. How bad do you really want it? Do you really want this job? I mean, that's no big deal, right? What's a couple knucks between friends, Jay? Come on, you could do it. I'd be thinking, looks like I'll be back on YouTube. Looks like I will be back on YouTube, guys. I'll be like Iron Man. You more like Iron Sides. Y'all know what Iron Sides is, the show. But damn, man, I didn't look at old girl enough to check it out. I wasn't paying that much attention. But yeah, you were right, Ray. That is why he didn't come back on the show, because of that. And Luke James is like, hey, I'll take that. What's a couple knucks between friends? Hey, what's a couple knucks between friends? Let's see, talking to Grubbin, and Keisha was kidnapped before the bus driver arrived at the stop, and he was looking out for her. It'd be a trip if the track coach kidnapped her. That's probably who did. Let's see if you can run from this wee-wee. Come here, girl. Come here. Just running around with it, flapping side to side, left to right. Just standing in the corner, shaking it. Pretend these are hurdles. Jump! Let's see. Talking to Grubbin. Oh, I just read that. Alright, Ray. Luke James took the L if he has a sex. Luke James didn't take the L, Ray. Come on. He took the D. He took the D. He didn't take the L, bro. He took the D. Big Mike. When they were in the alley, the lady walked by sad, excuse me, a guy put gun to dude's head and took briefcase. He said, you don't know who buddy this is. Who was that? Oh, that's headquarters. That was Duda's left-hand man with the scoliosis on the head. He the one that was talking to Reg in the car and checking him about what's going on and how he messed up. So he like Duda's right-hand man. Scoliosis. Von Joyner. Luke James kiss them all in the mouth. We gonna have to call him, instead of Luke James, Duke James. More like Duke Shooter. He Dookie Shooter. He did kiss him in that first episode. It tastes the same to me. Usha Morrison channel. Dave Chappelle wouldn't put a dress on. Heck no. Because at the end of the day, you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror. You got to be able to look your family in the mirror. Now, if that's something that doesn't bother you, then you don't have a problem looking your people in the mirror. But if that goes against your morals, beliefs, and what you were brought up against, and the only reason you did it is for money, you gonna probably have a drug issue or alcoholic issue, because you're gonna be trying to drown out and drug out bad thoughts and regrets. Talking and grubbing. The show is also dealing with human trafficking this season, so maybe Keisha gets caught up in that and the bus driver might be involved. That's probably true, but I think that's a bad issue to get caught up in, because ain't nobody human trafficking black folks. Black folks don't even want their own kids, let alone want to kidnap people. But black women do end up missing but I don't think it's from human trafficking. But we'll see. I don't know a lot about it. All the things I do know about human trafficking is normally dealing with immigrants or foreign people. So the human traffic American citizens, I know nothing about that, especially in Chicago. I never heard about that. So we'll see what this is. Usha Morrison left a great show. Who left a great show? I mean, you can say the show may not be as great without them. All of these people help make the show great. And at the end of the day, you have to live with yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself. And if that's something he could have did just to be on the show or have money, but you miserable or feeling horrible, it would be almost impossible to be happy as a person with that. Fudgy Babe, thank you so much for the donation through the super chat. I'm just seeing it. Thank you so much for all your support. You always there doing great for me and supporting me, and I'm blessed to have you. The voices, thank you. I appreciate it. You say I'm killing it with the jokes today. I appreciate it. You know, I'm a good person with jokes when I got something to go off of. So the more comments, the more stuff come through, give me more stuff to talk about and to riff off of. So when there's no comments, nobody in, then it gets boring because it's not enough for me to rip off of and the freestyle. So, you know, I appreciate it, but you guys are like the other half of my jokes. So you might set it up and I'll knock them down. But thanks. Let's see. Omar did it on the wire. Yeah, he did. But he wasn't established, and maybe, like I say, if it's something that doesn't bother you, then you wouldn't have a problem with it. But if it's something that bothers you, then it would be different. Talking and Grubbing. I remember Ironside with Blair Underwood. That was a good show. So now you get the joke. I ain't Iron Man. I might be Ironsides. 305 Big Mike. I'm thinking it was Doodah Money. It was Doodah Money. It was Doodah Money. You right. Dude is Doodah's right hand man. He was taking Doodah Money wherever he was taking it. But yeah, that was Doodah Money. Yeah. You right. Let's see. Talking and Grubbing. Dave wore a dress in Robin Hood Men in Tights. He sure did. And that was his very first movie. And he was only like 20. But he did wear the dress. You right. His name was I Chew. His father's name was I Sneeze. Hey, Blinken, did you just call me Abe Lincoln? No, I said Abe Lincoln. Lamont Simpson, smash up the likes, y'all. Like the video. That's right, in my Willie D voice. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe. Alright? No more talk. Which is crazy because mine is Mo Talk. No more talk. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. This is Willie D. Subscribe. If you're new to the channel. And this is one thing he say that I'm going to start saying. Hey, give me a shout out. Let me know where y'all from. Then I'll call it out. Give you a shout out back. So in the comments, let me know where y'all from. Let me know, you know, where people are listening. I appreciate it. Von Joyner, can't wait to see Lala. I know that's right. It's more like, ooh la la, ooh la la. Kristen Ramirez, you like headquarters? Headquarters was under attack. Headquarters, you were under attack? No, you didn't signal the base for defense. Let's see, talking and grubbing. Yeah. You talking about Dave Chappelle? He didn't leave his show over the dress. The dress situation came up when he was shooting Blue Streak. Yeah, that's true. Some people think that it had to do, the dress had nothing to do with his show at all. It was actually what made him have an epiphany at the show was saying the N word, and he had the feeling that people were laughing at him and not with him. And then when he would say things like he want to say gay or this or that, they or whatever, they would say, well, you can't say that. And he said, why not? Because you're not this or you're not that. He say, well, I ain't a ninja, but you don't mind me saying that. And so he saw that basically it's okay to make fun of yourself, but don't make fun of nobody else. It's okay you doing that and you playing the fool. So he ain't like that, and I understand. He could have made 50 million, but like I say, you got to look yourself in the mirror. That's why a lot of these celebrities and rich people and people be like, they had it all. Why did they die? Why did he commit suicide? You don't know what they done did to sell their soul to get to where they are, and they can't live with themselves. They miserable. On the outside looking in, we don't know what they did, so we say, oh man, this and that, they had it all. But they can't look themselves in the mirror. Let's see. Support gaming, human trafficking is modern day slave trade. Okay. Ray Negron, thanks, brother, for the super chat support. Salute. Check out Blind Spot and GOT spinoff. I'm gonna have to look at that. I ain't never heard of that. But thanks, man. I appreciate your support, man. The good comments and everything, man. Thanks. Let's see. Talking and Grubbing. They wanted Dave's character as a prostitute in order for Martin's character to sneak him out of the police station, right? And he said no, and then next thing you know, they already had a whole nother script already prepared. He like, oh, okay, they was basically trying to pull one on me, because, you know, they was gonna let this ride if I said okay, but they knew it might not, so they already had an option, which showed that was some bull. Martin would have put on the dress. He don't mind putting on the dress. How you doing? I got something to drink. I got 2 cold 40 on ice at the fridge. It's a 99. How y'all do? I just put a little lip gloss on here, a little Vaseline. I was a little crackly on here, and it made my lip real smooth. Janine. Don't save that the image of the lips. See. James Payne, Omar with gay on the wire. Gay killer. Let's see. Usha Morrison. Now I have to see who played that role. They took that part out. Nobody did it. Him getting in the dress. James Payne. Who you want Chicago Bear quarterback to be? Man, I really want Trubisky to get a chance to be good. Just because they invested so much into him and traded up and all of the stuff. Which was a bad move, don't get me wrong. They shouldn't have did that for him, but now that they done did it, they might as well give him the fair chance. But he gets injured, and then when he make a mistake, he looking over his shoulder. And now they got Nick Foles, they got Foliosis on deck. I mean, if you give Nick Foles the job, then you might as well get rid of Trubisky. And then, 2 years later, you'll see him as a star on some other team somewhere. I don't know, man. That's messed up. The Bears are screwed. Usha, I thought Half Baked was Dave's first movie. Nah. Robin Hood Men in Tights came out before that. Half Baked was his first starring movie, but it wasn't his first movie appearance. So that's the difference. Half Baked was the first movie he made and he was starring in, but It wasn't his first movie appearance. He was in The Nutty Professor. Remember that comedian that was roasting Eddie Murphy on stage and he had that crazy hair and teeth? That's Dave Chappelle. Go back and look at it. You'll be like, wow, look at Dave Chappelle. That was Dave Chappelle roasting the Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy. Let's see. Big Mike. Altadena Cali. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Altadena. I never even heard of Altadena, but there's so many places I haven't heard of that ain't really saying much. But big shout out to Altadena. Appreciate you. It's amazing how you can reach out to so many people all over with modern technology. Ray Negron, Boston in the building. 617 Beantown. What's up, Beantown? That's what's up. Appreciate you, man. They over there from Boston. I got old Ray over here. Now, I go here. We work at Ray over at the local 305, all right? Now, we go over here to the fire hydrant, all right? These two guys over here, these two Muyans, I tell them, hey, look, we in Boston. I don't play that crap, okay? I'll bust your crap here. I'll bust your head in over here in Boston, all right? I'm from Southie, and we don't play that over here, all right? How was my Boston accent? Let me know how I did, Ray. Talking and grubbing. Yeah, half baked was the style. Lamont Simpson, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm all right. Support gaming. GOT is trash. What is GOT? Game of Thrones? You gotta let me know what that is. Support. James Plain. Flip Wilson wore a dress. He played Geraldine. Yeah, he did. But it was a different day back then, where a lot of people didn't understand or know about the significance of what was going on. And now people understand about the demasculization of black men. And so a lot of people were more aware. But yeah, got Flip Wilson. Let's see, Lamont Simpson. Also, like the video, guys. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to like the video, man. What up, Lamont? Hey, listen to Lamont. He ain't no dummy. Like the video. This is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm putting all I got into it. Like the video, you big dummies. Krista Ramirez, you killing it with voiceovers. Happy Father's Day. Oh, I appreciate it, Krista. Thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoying the video. Talking and grubbing. Jay, I remember Dave doing a routine about bumping heads with the folks at Comedy Central, was saying jokes about gays and his. Yeah, he did. And you know, it's unfortunate that they allow him to say all that stuff when he was talking about black folks. But he know it's a joke, just like black folks know it's a joke. But it wasn't that clear for them, because they, like they said, allowed him to call himself and others the N-word. But had he say anything else, he can't say that, because he's not a part of those different groups. And like he said to them, I'm not a part of that group either. So, support gaming. I remember that one episode of Martin with Biggie Smalls. Oh, well, my birthday was my birthday. That was champagne with birthday. Oh, where you go? To May. That girl thick. Oh, there's somebody. Do you say I'm thick? I'm about thick as a too cold for it. It's alright. I'm gonna call my girl Kilo. Kilo, come on over here. We got all celebrities. He big too, girl. There's nothing to go around. Big Mike James, I want whoever fits system in Chicago. Defense is too good. They will want to leave soon if we don't win now. You're right. That is what's going to happen. The defense, they're going to break up. And you ain't going to be able to pay everybody. And really, football is really a system sport more than basketball and baseball. You can get stars in those sports and they can stand out and make a difference better than football. Because football, you could be a star running back, you still need blocks, you still need other help, you still need people to take pressure off of you. A quarterback, you ain't got no receivers, you can't make them catch it too. And I think Trubisky is in a bad system for him right now. And Nagy, he don't know what he's doing. Let's see. Talking and grubbing, the Bears should have invested more into the offense during the offseason. That's the problem. The Bears' whole way of thinking is defensive minded. That's just from leadership down. That's why Trubisky is the first quarterback the Bears ever drafted in the first round, like in the history. Like, how can you never have drafted a quarterback in the first round? The most important position, they don't care. Just run the ball. We'll score off defense. And that's one thing that's frustrated me as a Bears fan is we always, running backs and defense. And that just doesn't work anymore. Even when we went to the Super Bowl with Turnoversaurus Rex, Grossman. We was getting there on flukes from defensive turnovers and touchdowns. He had like 20 touchdowns and 20 interceptions or something. I mean, it's just horrible. The Bears, they need to reimagine their whole look and approach to football. It's offense first now, defense secondary with all the rules changes. The Bears still play defense first and offense secondary, and that's just not going to work. Support gaming. Let's see. GOT is Game of Trash. Man, Game of Thrones is the best show I ever saw for the first, 3 seasons. I think maybe 4. But the first few seasons of Game of Thrones got everything. Action, romance, sex, drugs, old rock and roll, classic rock and roll. But Game of Thrones, man, that's a good show. It started to go off the rails. It's hard to make a good show and keep it going for years. It's really hard. But they were good at first. Perp minded the Shy Season 3 premiere was bad. Well, what was so bad about it, Perp? Anything you ain't like in particular? I didn't think it was that great. I wasn't impressed myself. It was kind of boring. I think they spent too much time on the wedding. And we didn't need to see the honeymoon. Who gives a damn? We all know what happens in a honeymoon. I didn't know she was packing the plastic like that. That wasn't no American Express. She was packing the black card. You know what I'm saying? Bobbling. But they should have cut out a lot of that electric slide and all that stuff. That was like filling up space to make it an hour to me. I would have trimmed at least 20 minutes of that episode out and replaced it with, why is Brandon dead? Who killed him? What's going on? Beat up Ronnie. Hey, don't beat me up. Beat up Ronnie. Something. I would have put a little more spice, a little more flavor in it. But that's just me. It's almost time for me to get out of here. Damn, the time flying, man. This was a fast show. The Shy is getting ready to start up. Let's see. Ray Negron, can you do any Game of Thrones impressions? Oh yeah, I can do a lot of them. Who you want to see? Let's see. I do Ned Stark. Tyrion. Wait, hold on. Let me wet my whistle first. I do need to hear him again. I always, when it's fresh in my mind, I haven't worked on them enough to have it like down packed. But if it's fresh in my mind, then I can do it. But let's see. Tyrion.
What is the problem here? You're trying to go over yonder, over the wall. Now, the Night's Watch has manned the wall for over 300 centuries.
I don't know. I gotta rehear it.
Let's see. Jon Snow, Lord Snow, you're nothing but a bastard. The bastard son of Ned Stark, Jon Snow. Jon Snow, you don't belong here on the wall. On the wall is nothing but men. And you're nothing but a pretty-haired little girl. Jon Snow, you have no place here amongst the men of the Night's Watch. And we will kill you where you stand. And that bitch of a wolf that you have with you, Lord Snow.
I don't know. Southern Lady, we talking about the Shire football. Southern Lady, I just answer whatever questions people present. So, if you want to talk about the Shire, we can. Fudgy Babe, later, I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you. I'm going to do another 10 minutes and then I'm going to get out of here. So if anybody got any questions, you want me to do some impersonations, or you want to talk about the Shy or anything, get those questions in, because I'm going to wrap it up in the next 10 minutes. Let's see. Von Joyner, do you think they're going to explain what happened to Brandon? Man, they got to. Otherwise, what? He just dead. And the way his mother reacted at the funeral, it was good to see Sonya Son back after she had got that little booger sugar incident. She had a little booger sugar surprise from the police a few months ago. I did cover that, and I think I did a video about that. But she got caught sniffing Shinola. But it's good to see her back, because she wasn't on season 2 at all. So they brought her back, and all she did was say a bunch of mean, evil stuff. And then what she said to Emmett, that was bogus. Old Gravy was there. Come on, baby. Old Gravy gonna sop you up like a biscuit. Talking and grubbing, I agree with you, Jay. They should have trimmed down the wedding, and we didn't need to see the honeymoon because they're not central characters. Exactly. They just put that in there because she wanted us to see that. We didn't need to see that. Nobody, I bet you nobody was probably thinking, I wonder what their honeymoon is like. And if they did wonder it, I doubt they was like, I need to see that. They need to film that. Let's see. Yusha Morrison, just do dead Angela saying yay me for me one time, please. Yami, you killing me, Yami? Is you letting me die, Yami? I'm going to hunt you, Yami. I'm going to get you. You're not going to sleep again, Yos. You think that you were Yos? I'm the real Yos, and I am going to hunt you till the day you die, and you will never be safe again. I will ruin your life. Angie returns. Yos, you did it to me. You took in my life. You killing me and you take away from my sister my life. I was trying to put you in your to school. I can no longer put you in your to school. Yes, I will tear you apart until you are a real Yos with me, and then we'll be together. But until then, your life will be hell. Welcome to hell, Yos. How was that? Let's see. Von Joyner, I think the cops had something to do. What do you mean? I missed that part. Talking and grubbing, Jay, in 3 seasons that the Shy been on, how authentic do you think Lena Waithe has been representing Chicago and capturing the vibe? Not that good. Not that bad, but not that good. Just like I'll give her 60-40, almost 70. So it ain't that bad, but not that good. Some things I would have issues with. Now Brandon coming up dead, and if they say dude I did it because of how he was talking to him and how he was in the police station, that would be realistic. And some other things, but I don't know. It's a lot to pick apart, but I think it's about between about 65% realistic. So we'll see. Usha, you like that one? All right. I'm glad you like it, homie. I tried to pull it out for you. I tried to do it. Cause I don't like it yours no more. He break it the heart. Break my heart. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Support. Do an impersonation on Tommy fighting Andre from Empire. With Kingsley Vision. Man, you be coming up with some scenarios. Tommy. Hey, look here, man. You think that you are crazy? Wait a minute, hold on. I know that you have done some bad stuff, alright? I have too, okay? Alright? But let me tell you something. You don't know crazy, alright? I know crazy, alright, Andre? I will take you down. I will cancel Christmas on your ass, alright? Don't mess with me. You don't want none of this. I might be white on the outside, but I'm black on the inside, and that is where it counts, alright? Okay, look here, Pop. Wait a minute, I'm not your Pop. Look here, Pop. Okay? I'm tired of this. Okay? We ain't gonna stand up for this no more. What do you mean we? I'm only talking to you. Like I said, we ain't gonna do this no more, alright? Now, Pop, I need to take control of the Empire. I'm not your Pop. Pop, I'm not gonna allow you to take the Empire from me. And us. And him. And me. We. What? You got me confused over here. I'm just saying, Pop. Terry, I love her. And we gonna be together. We moving out of town. We gonna move in another country, alright, Pop? Well, how you go control the Empire? Because I'm gonna control it from New York. Wait a minute, how you gonna do that if you moving out of town? Because, Pop, it's two of me. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do it. I can do it, Pop. Just trust me. I'm gonna do it. I can do it. All right. I can do it. Where the pill? I got this. Hold on. What? I'm back. You got me over here coming up with some stuff. Alright, y'all. Support gaming. You done came up with some scenarios. Well, guys, I appreciate it. I want to thank Fudgy Babe, The Voices, and Ray Negron for y'all donations through the super chat. And everybody that's been supporting and helping me with my shows and every week through the donations. It's really been helpful in keeping my channel up and running. Without as many shows available and different things going on. That's been a major help, and I don't like to just keep making videos and I'm not really talking about nothing. So that being said, thank everybody for all your help and support. Happy Father's Day. Thank you to everybody that wished me a happy Father's Day. That's the best job I ever had, and I'll see y'all next week. With that being said, I'm going to lead you, and as I lead you, I want to say bye. Happy Padre Day, and you don't let the Dios get you. You sleepy tight under the cover, and you sleepy with the light on, and Dios will never get to you. I majority. I le watching. Take it from Angie. I be there. Adio. All right. Usha, Von Joyner, Ray Negron, everybody. Thanks. Been a good one. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.